Now I'm going to show you how to clean your handheld nebulizer kit. This is really important. It's a little different than cleaning your spacer and your peak flow meter. You want to do this a lot more frequently. First reason is that the medication that goes in this has salt water in it typically. If you let this sit in between treatments or even overnight, that water is going to evaporate. You're going to be left with crusty salt around here, and you have this little port here where the air goes from your nebulizer machine up through there. It's very, very, very tiny, and it could be clogged really easily. So you want to make sure to keep this clean. First thing I want to tell you is to rinse this out after every treatment. You're going to take it apart. You're going to certainly rinse this off. This gets pretty slimy. You're going to take this apart and take the baffle out. The baffle is very essential to this. It's not going to work properly. This is what breaks up that liquid medication into the very fine particle size that's going to get deeper into your lungs. So you want to make sure you take this out. Just rinse this with tap water after every treatment. That's all you need to do there. At the end of each day, you want to take it all apart and wash it in a solution of warm, soapy water. Use Dawn dishwashing liquid, not Ivory. Anything pretty much except Ivory is going to work. Ivory will leave a film, tends to leave a film on this plastic, so stay away from that. So you're going to just disassemble, put it all in your soapy water solution. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do not need to clean the tubing. The tubing is not coming in contact with anything, so you're not going to have any bacteria growing in there. It's just blowing air from the machine up through the bottom of the nebulizer kit. So set that aside. If it should get wet by any chance, sometimes a medication will just kind of run down there. If it should get wet, reattach it to the nebulizer and try to blow the air through it and dry it out. If it doesn't work, just toss the whole thing and get a new nebulizer kit. Your insurance should pay for 3 of those a month, I believe. Most insurances do. So just pitch it, start all over again with a new one. While this is soaking for the 10 minutes here in this warm soapy water, something I wanted you to keep in mind is that when the nebulizer isn't giving you the same mist that you're getting the first day you opened it, it's probably not going to be any good anymore. So you want to throw the whole thing away and get a new one, start a new brand new nebulizer kit. They should last you really a long time. If you take care of them like this and clean them as I'm telling you to clean them, they should last you a good 4 to 6 months, I think. But everything is variable, so once it's not giving you, again, that mist that you were getting on that very first day, just pitch it and open up a new one. All right, so we've soaked for 10 minutes. I'm going to take all the pieces out, and you're just going to rinse them in tap water. Make sure you rinse them very, very well. Don't forget your little baffle piece. Please don't lose it. It's very important. All right, so these are all nice and rinsed off, and then you're just going to set them on a paper towel. Paper towel is very important for a nebulizer kit because, as I said earlier, you've got this very tiny little port where the air is coming through. It is really small. If you would put this on terry cloth or any other type of tea towel, you run the risk of getting fibers clogged up in there, and it doesn't take much to clog this, and then your nebulizer's of no good use at all. So again, air dry on a paper towel overnight or as long as you need to. Once it's dried, you can put it in a Ziploc bag to keep it clean. And again, you want to do this every day. Every day. You don't want bacteria growing. Bacteria loves warm, moist environment, dark, warm, moist environment. So if you're keeping this overnight and you've got water in there, there's a good chance you're going to grow some bacteria. So every day. Remember, in between treatments, rinse out the nebulizer cup. Every day, you're going to do this process once a week my recommendation to really disinfect this, to keep it really clean, because again, you've got a high risk of bacteria growth here. You want to use 1 part white vinegar to 3 parts water. Take all these apart. I would do the washing first, rinse it, and then toss it in the vinegar solution. Let that soak for about 30 minutes. You're going to want to, again, rinse really, really well, because vinegar will adhere to this. You don't want that smell. You certainly don't want to be inhaling that when your lungs are already compromised. So vinegar solution, 30 minutes, rinse it really well, and then you're ready to go. Again, once a week, I'd be doing that if you're taking treatments on a very regular basis.